The Ghost and the King. There once was a kingdom where a wise King Rupert was the ruler. He had a cousin James, who was a true master of poisons, dreaming of power. James was mean and evil, and was stabbed to death in one of the fights. Even after his death, he stalked Rupert as a ghost stuck between the worlds. James said he would only let go of the king if he managed to solve his poison riddle. If he failed, Rupert would join his cousin in death as revenge for the crown James never had. Come on guys, can't we all just get along? Apparently not. So, there were 12 poisons, all marked 1 to 12 according to the fatality degree. So 1 was rather weak, and 12 led to death with no exceptions. Each poison higher on the fatality scale could neutralize the previous one. So 12 could cancel the effect of all other potions if you took it immediately after any other poison. All poisons were colorless and smelled like nothing, resembling water. King Rupert took all the odd-number poisons. James had all the even-numbered poisons and was ready to celebrate the victory. They filled the cups for each other in turns. Quite unexpectedly, the king managed to win, and the ghost of James was banished forever. Can you guess what King Rupert did? You have 2 minutes to figure it out. Fighting for the throne never stops. Even in the paranormal world. Remember what I said about the poisons that look and smell like water? It might help. You have 30 seconds left. Time to check the answer. The ghost of James kept poison 12 to use it later, and started with number 10. King Rupert neutralized it with poison 11. Then he filled a cup with water instead of poison and gave it to James. He took the water for poison and tried neutralizing it with number 12. This is how he was tricked by Rupert and lost. Reflections. You are entering a room with 4 mirrors. Look closely at each of them. Each mirror reflects a paranormal being. 3 of them are illusory, and only 1 is real. 3 creatures lie, and only 1 is telling the truth. Your task is to find out which of them exists. Here is what they want to tell you. The skeleton claims that it is reflected in either mirror 2 or mirror 3. The ghost says you can see its reflection in either mirror 1 or mirror 4. According to the vampire, his reflection is in mirror 3. The witch assures you she is definitely not in mirror 4. Now it's your time to draw the right conclusions. In which of the mirrors is the existing creature reflected? You have 1 minute to figure it out. "30 seconds have passed, but you still have another 30. Time's up. Do you have an answer? Well, I've got one too. Let's go over it together. If the real creature is reflected in mirror 1, then the ghost and the witch are both telling the truth. It's impossible. If the real creature is reflected in mirror 2, then neither the skeleton nor the witch is lying. It can't be. If the creature that exists is reflected in mirror 3, then the skeleton, the vampire, and the witch all speak the truth. It's impossible again. If the real creature is reflected in mirror 4, then everyone except the ghost lie, which is the right answer. So what can I say? Only the witch is real. Escaping the zombies. Once upon a time, in a secret lab high in the mountains, there was a young intern. By accident, he dropped a test tube with an experimental virus that turned people into zombies. Hey, how come they never turn into Charlie's Angels or the lifeguards from Baywatch? Well, for some reason, this virus did not affect everyone. The intern, the lab assistant, the technician, and the old professor didn't turn into the living dead. All they want to do is escape from the lab, and you're the only one who can help them. There is just one way to safety: to the top of another mountain across an old suspension bridge. The professor did some math and figured out they've got 17 minutes before the zombies get to the bridge. Even if one zombie sets foot on the bridge, it will collapse, of course. The only way to save everyone is to figure out a way to move them to the other side before time runs out. It's not that easy to do it. The bridge is only strong enough for 2 people at the same time, and you all can't walk at the same speed. Naturally, why make this easy? The intern is the athletic type and can cross the bridge in 1 minute. The lab assistant has never done any sports, but is young and can get there in 2 minutes. The technician is pretty massive and will need 5 minutes to carry his muscly body to the other side. The old professor uses a walking cane, and crossing the bridge will take him 10 minutes. And, since it's all happening at night, you can't move without a flashlight. They only had enough time to grab one of those, and, of course, it's running out of battery. So it's only good to light a little area around. Whoever is crossing the bridge will need the flashlight. Let's see if your math knowledge and logic can help you save the poor fellows from turning into zombies. Since this task is not an easy one, and the future of humanity depends on it, I'll give you 2 minutes to figure it all out. 4 people, 17 minutes, 1 bridge, and 1 flashlight. Let's give it a go. One minute left. time for the explanation. The secret is that the slowest two people of the group, the technician and the old professor, must cross the bridge together. Since they need a flashlight to cross the bridge, the fastest of them all should carry it there and back. First, the intern and the lab assistant cross the bridge. It will take 2 minutes in one direction and another minute for the intern to get back with the flashlight. Then it's time for the technician and the old professor to get to safety with the flashlight. It will all take 10 minutes and leave them only 4 minutes for the rest of the team to escape. Ooh, it's getting exciting. The lab assistant should hurry up back from the other side with the flashlight. It will take him 2 minutes. Then, the intern and the assistant will cross the bridge together in 2 minutes. Bingo! The zombies make it to the bridge but crush it and fall into the abyss. You just saved the world from the zombie apocalypse. I'm so proud of you!